For this one, we're asked to find the domain and range of this graph. This is different from the other one because instead of just having individual points, we have a curve, a line. So we're going to use interval notation this time to find the domain so that we don't miss any of these points that are in the middle that are not marked on the screen here. And the strategy that I use for finding domain and range from a graph is to hold a pencil, in this case a ruler, vertically. And for domain, we hold it vertically and go from left to right. And I'm going to think about when is the first time that ruler hits the graph. So my domain is going to start at this x value of -9. Now that point, the -9, -9, is an open circle, which means that that point is not part of the graph. So I'm going to use a parenthesis next to that -9 to make sure that I'm not counting that point in the domain. So that was the, sorry, just a second. My ruler's having trouble. So I'm moving that ruler from left to right, that smallest x value to largest x value, and I'm thinking about when the ruler first hits the graph and when it last hits the graph. The last time it hits the graph will be at this point right here, which has an x value of 4. So that's when my domain ends, and you can see that this point has a filled in circle, which means it's part of the graph, and that 4 will be part of the domain. So I want to use brackets to indicate that it's part of the domain. So our domain goes from -9 to 4. Okay, let me move my ruler to go horizontally because now I'm going to find the range. And with the range, I'm going to go from bottom to top, thinking about the first time I hit the graph and the last time I hit the graph. Bottom to top means you're going smallest to largest. So first time I hit the graph would be at that point right there. Range are the y values. So that y value is -9. And just like last time, that point is an open circle. So it's not part of the graph. I'm not going to include it. And I indicate that with a parenthesis next to the -9. Then the last time I hit the graph will be up here at a y value of 7. And since that point is filled in, that 7 is part of the range, and I'll put a bracket on that value. So the range is from -9 to 7 with a bracket on the 7. Thank you for checking out my videos. Have a great day.